If you use screen magnification on Android, there's been a new update where you can zoom in on the keyboard. This also works when you are looking at emojis, which is super helpful. Let's talk about how to use this and the nuances behind it. Hi everyone, welcome to Carrie on Accessibility, where we talk about technology and accessibility. Android has a lot of different accessibility features and magnification is one of them. I have a full video on it if you want to go check that out. Prior to the update, you had to change to lens view for magnification to zoom into the keyboard. Now there's a whole new setting called Magnify keyboard. I'll be demonstrating this on my Pixel 10 Pro XL. It works very well on Pixel, however, on Samsung, there was some major issues. So let's go ahead and activate the setting. First, you want to go to your accessibility settings. You can go to your Android settings, scroll all the way down, and the second to the last option is accessibility. We're going to tap on that one and we're going to scroll down until we get to magnification. We'll tap on that and we can scroll down. There are a couple different options here. One says magnify keyboard when in full screen. So this is the option. I already have it checked off. There's another option here called follow typing, and this you may or may not want to turn off, especially if you're going to be magnifying your keyboard. So let's just go back to messages here, and what you want to do is activate magnification. There's a couple of ways of doing that. I will refer you to the video where I talked about magnification, as well as different accessibility shortcuts on Android. I have my Android magnification shortcut set to triple tapping the screen. You're not able to triple tap on the keyboard, but you can triple tap anywhere else besides the keyboard. So I'm going to triple tap somewhere on the top half, and you can use two fingers to move down and then select whatever letter, or if you wanted to go to the emojis, we can do that. And so here you can maybe select, let's say I wanted to use this glowing star emoji. I have follow typing on, so what will happen is if I tap on that, it will immediately jump to the edit field and it will show you what you've typed. So depending on your preference, you may want to turn off follow typing if you don't want it to constantly jump back to the edit field. For me, I'll only be magnifying sometimes on the keyboard, so I'll just keep it on. To zoom out, I would not be able to triple tap on the keyboard or even on the emoji sheet, so I will have to move up and I can triple tap anywhere outside the keyboard. If you're familiar with the triple tap, hold, and drag around the screen gesture, this will work as long as your triple tap and hold begins outside of the keyboard. So I can triple tap and hold. Now drag my finger around. Let's pick this flower. I'll let go. Now I can tap it. Again, because I have follow typing, it changes the focus back to the edit field and I can see what I typed. The two finger pinch in and pinch out to zoom in and zoom out still works very well here. Now if we go back to the magnification settings and we select a different magnification type, let's say we select the magnification type that lets us go back and forth between lens and full screen. So I'll select that for now and we'll save that. If you have this magnification type selected where you can go back and forth between full screen magnification and partial screen, the drawback is that when you choose not to magnify the keyboard, there will be a orange gear button at the bottom right while you're typing, which is not great. Even if you turn Magnify keyboard on, it's still there. And something that I don't like is that if you turn off Magnify keyboard. Let's turn it off, and you move this gear button. Let's say we want to put it at the top right corner. If we zoom out and we zoom back in, it goes right back to the bottom right corner. I actually really prefer just staying in full screen, so I'm going to go back and keep it full screen. Now let's talk about how it works on Samsung, or maybe doesn't work on Samsung. So you can go to the same place, go to settings, then accessibility, then for Samsung you'll have to go to visual enhancements or vision enhancements, magnification, and turn on the same option of Magnify keyboard. But here I have the keyboard open on my S25 Ultra, and if I triple tap anywhere on the screen aside from the keyboard, that works fine. Now if I try to use two fingers to move down, I can't. It does not go past the number row. If I zoom out, now I can see more of the keyboard, but I still can't get to all of the keyboard. It is great that the little blue icon that lets you change magnification settings is in the middle of the screen instead of blocking the keyboard, but I believe it being there is part of why I can't move down further. Even the triple tap and hold and drag does not work, unfortunately. So on Samsung, if you do want to use the keyboard, I would suggest just switching over to the lens magnification type. Right, so that is how you can magnify into the keyboard on Android, even if you're using full screen magnification. I find that it's super helpful, especially for emojis and symbols. I really love the update they did with Gboard. I wish there was an easier way to magnify the keyboard or not magnify the keyboard, because I would sometimes still like to just zoom into what I'm typing and then use mostly muscle memory plus the larger font sizes of Gboard. That's such a great update to type. So hopefully Google continues improving magnification, and I hope this helps some of you out there. Thanks so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and found it helpful, and subscribe if you want more content on technology and accessibility. If you want to help support the channel, consider becoming a YouTube or Patreon member, where you can get exclusive videos and early access to videos as well. Thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.